What's good? I'm in this video. I'm gonna give you the keys to the fight for the Andre Ward, Andre Dirrell fight. I'm not gonna tell you in this video who's gonna win. I'm just gonna tell you what each one needs to do and not do to win. I'm gonna post in another video the X factor for who I think will win, and that is will definitely be a very, 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 very close split decision. Close to a draw, but very much a split decision. Very close split decision. I'm gonna start it off with Andre Ward, where his keys to the fight. Andre Ward. Before I say that, their physical stature, as far as their arm reach and their speed and their height, is so close to each other that uh, effective counterpunching will probably be taken out. I mean, it won't be that good for effective counterpunching because, one, they came up with through the amateurs together, Golden Gloves, the Olympics. They're good friends. They know each other really well. I know they know each other's strengths and each other's weaknesses, but since their speed is pretty much the same, their arm reach is pretty much the same. Their height is pretty close to being the same. Counterpunching is not going to be great in this fight. It's going to come down to who I almost said outside keys, the X factor. It's going to come down to something. So again, let me start with Andre Dirrell. Well, I say Andre Ward first, but I'm gonna say Dirrell first now. For Andre Dirrell, his keys to this fight is, for one, to effectively use his jab. He does that anyway, but he has to make sure he keeps that jab working. Pop it out there until your arm is numb. You got to keep sure you use that jab. He's a good combination fighter already, so that's not even an issue. He's a good counterpuncher, but again, it's not going to be too much great counterpunching going on in this fight. He definitely needs to make sure he's first, always, because with Andre Ward, master clincher, you want to be first against master clincher because that takes his clinch game away. If you can be first, he's going to be running in the leather. If he's running in the leather, it's going to discourage him from trying to clinch you, even though that's what master clincher does. Another thing that he definitely has to do is not the whole fight, but in every round, at some point, he has to stand his ground. Like he could be on that bicycle the whole fight, step back, pop shot. I mean, bust you up, step back, bust you up, step to the side, bust you up, move, bust you up. He's good at it. He's good at it. But he's gonna have to stand his ground and show the refs that he's not a retreater. He's a boxer. He's finessing this fight. Unlike Carl Froch fight, which to me, he won, but Carl Froch showed effective aggression. So although he, to me, was losing the fight, and to a lot of people, he was losing the fight, he showed his effective aggression enough to sway the judges to think, okay, he's actually winning these rounds, although the punch stats say different. The other guy is just running. Andre Dirrell is just running. So at some point in every round, even if it's for 30, 45 seconds of the round, he has to stand his ground. I won't say toe-to-toe, but don't bag up. Step around, don't bag up. So using his jab correctly, standing his ground sometimes during the round, and always being first. That's his keys to victory. That's what Andre Dirrell needs to do to win this fight. One thing he definitely don't need to do is that slide on the ropes that he loves to do. That leaves his ribs open, his face open to get bust up. Easy points. And Andre Ward knows him well enough to know that's a tendency. So he can bust him up if he times him just right. So he needs to stay away from that. Stay away from sliding on the ropes with your hands up. Guard yourself if you're going to slide. Or however you do your guard. You know, me personally, I like the Mayweather guard because, I mean, you really guarding yourself with it. But at the same time, yeah, I did it with the wrong hand. It's more like that. But keep your guard up when you're sliding on the ropes. Now, for Andre Ward, his keys to victory: stay aggressive. Stay aggressive for 12 rounds because this fight is going 12 rounds. Stay aggressive for 12 rounds. That's one key to the fight. Another key to the fight is to be physical. Very, very physical in the fight. The more physical and the more aggressive he is, it can wear down Andre Dirrell. Which brings me to the third key that wraps it all up to wearing down Andre Dirrell. Effectively cutting off the ring. So he needs to be aggressive, be physical, and effectively cut off the ring. See, if he can do all three, that's going to take Andre Dirrell legs away from him. So it's not going to be so easy for him to run around the ring. He's going to either have to stand and trade or try his best to just circle instead of run. Which would be to Andre Dirrell's advantage to just to circle and trade and not run in the first place because, like I said, that's one of his weaknesses. But that's the three keys that Andre Ward definitely needs to win this fight. The one thing he does not need to do in this fight is be Master Clincher. Because Master Clincher is up against somebody who's going to throw non-stop punches. So while he's trying to get into Master Clinch, he's going to get bust up. Because Andre Dirrell will bust him up. He got good pop in his punches. He will bust you up. So he needs to definitely do that. So that's the keys to the fight. That's what each boxer needs to do and don't do to be effective and pull out a win. Now, in the next video that I'm going to post probably tomorrow, I already recorded it. I'm just not going to post it the same day. But I'm going to tell you the X factor. Besides those keys, I'm going to tell you the X factor for why who I think is going to win wins and why. I will say again that when it comes down to it, when it's all said and done, I think it's going to be a very, very, very close split decision. Close to a draw, but split decision. That's what it's going to come down to. So, hey, check out the next video. That's what is going down. It's going to tell you the X factor and who's going to win the fight for Andre Dirrell and Andre Ward. Check it out.